Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us at the New Jersey Wedding Podcast. If this is your first time, which that's hard to believe, I'm Celia Milton from NJ Vows Now, and I'm here with my partner in wedding crime, Andrea Pertel. I cover the top of the state. She covers the bottom of the state. So you are covered wherever you are. There might even be some overlap there in the middle. We are your go-to source for fantastic planning ideas, sometimes a little bit of, cautionary tales too. What's interesting is that even though it's called Planning Your Wedding in New Jersey, we have people from all over the country and all over the world finding this podcast, and they're absolutely loving it, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's been such a great experience.
It really has. I know, right?
It's been so much fun. And I love the advice that we give for ceremonies, and this applies to anywhere, wherever you're planning your ceremony. But it's been so much fun connecting with venues and vendors here in New Jersey, and talking to our fellow wedding cohorts and learning more about them. We always just see them in work mode.
We never have enough time to really schmooze, but
Right.
I think what's fun too is that these conversations are not always what a sales conversation would be. We have people telling what are the exciting things that you're going to do next.
Right.
What are the things that are coming up? What are your menu ideas? And yeah, it's just kind of all kinds of fun.
And I know today we are speaking with friends of yours. This is a venue that you are at quite a bit. It's not located anywhere near me. So if people inquire for Bear Brook Valley, I always send them to you. It's kind of you're there all the time. And
yeah, they're terrific.
We have a really great interview coming up with this beautiful venue and friends of yours, Ensle and Amanda.
Yep. Amanda and Ensle, who are absolutely lovely and so much fun to work with. We're going to have an absolutely fantastic time talking to them. So just hang in here for a couple of seconds, and they are going to be joining us with a great talk about Bear Brook Valley. You're engaged. That is so great. It's such an exciting time, and probably a little bit overwhelming too. We'll try to cut through some of that overwhelmed feeling and help you get back to the joy you both felt when one of you asked that singular question and the other person said yes. You want a unique and amazing ceremony, we know that, and we're here to put that together for you. The process is really simple. How refreshing is that? You've created your love story. We're going to write it, and yes, you will see a script before that day. We tell this great story to your guests. They laugh, they cry, and then they party. Easy, right? And I bet it sounds great. A wonderful personal ceremony that feels just like you and lets your guests feel the warmth and joy of the day. We can create that together. Okay, I cannot promise it'll be as much fun as tasting cakes, but we'll try to come close. So let's talk about how to put your wedding together so at the end everybody's had a great time and you're married. So just reach out to us at NJ Vows Now. We're going to make this all easy and fun. I promise. Hello, everyone. We are so happy to welcome Ensle and Amanda, two of the talented wedding coordinators at Bear Brook Valley out in Frieden, New Jersey, out in northwest New Jersey. Beautiful out there. Their expertise and their passion for creating unforgettable moments are going to help them guide you through every step of the way on your wedding journey. From the excitement of that initial venue tour, and that is exciting, to that magical moment that you say, I do, again, to Ensle and Amanda. They will be there to ensure that your big day is everything that you've ever dreamed of, and probably a lot more that you couldn't even imagine. They will help you bring your vision to life with their incredible support and their attention to detail in every way. So we're looking forward to hearing from them today and hearing all about the fabulous things that they have planned for the spring and summer season at Bear Brook Valley. I feel like a great place to start when we talk about Bear Brook Valley is to talk about your ceremony spaces, because as many times as I've been there, I have discovered two of them in our conversation today. And all of them are beautiful, and it really does alleviate so much stress knowing that if you're going to have your ceremony on site, which you definitely should, there are places that you can go that are all different and fabulous and gorgeous no matter what the weather. There is, of course, that gorgeous heart-shaped pond, your classic outside space. There's that beautiful cedar pavilion in front of the venue, which is absolutely gorgeous and intimate and sweet too. But there are a couple other places that we should talk about.
Of course, yes. So you mentioned the pondside ceremony, our heart-shaped pond, as well as the cedar pavilion out front. That's a nice outdoor option that is covered as well.
Gorgeous.
And we have a more of a barn style ceremony location called the stables. And then we have the option to do a ceremony in our reception space.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So a space for all seasons, really, depending on your vibe and the weather and the season that you would like. Great options, beautiful options. And the pictures on your website are gorgeous. Always a photographer's, dream,
Yeah, absolutely. And, I feel like it's one of the venues that when people tell me they're going to do a first look, I'm really excited about it. And if they tell me they're not, I try to talk them into it because there are so many places to go. And it's so relaxing to have that much time for the photographers to explore them. Absolutely great.
I agree.
There's so many different places to take pictures there. There's that beautiful vineyard and all kinds of rolling hills and gardens and beautiful pathways and a little bridge. There really is anything you could want is right there, right at your fingertips without having to travel anywhere. You do offer the ability for the wedding parties to spend the day there, correct? And get ready and relax and do all that first?
Yeah, we do. So we have an on-site bridal suite and an on-site groom's lounge here at the venue. They have the option to walk around the space and see it here in person. And if they plan to get married here on site, the suites come included with their wedding package.
That's fantastic.
Usually the ladies will come in around 9 o'clock in the morning here, and they have the full day to enjoy the space, get ready. They have a personal bridal attendant who brings them food and drinks, themed dresses, takes the bride outside for photos, first look, and wedding party shots. And then the guys get here mid-morning, early afternoon.
I see on your website, your wedding party suites are very luxurious. They're very roomy, very nice. It's a great area for both guys and girls to get ready. That's a fabulous offer.
They are, and they are getting upgraded as we speak. The silo suite for the bride and her bridal party is getting a brand new vanity area for hair and makeup. We're going to have 5 total vanities. There's new built-in cubbies going in for all of their storage, new furniture, and then the gentlemen are actually getting quite the upgrade.
Quite
the upgrade.
Yeah, we're building a brand new groom's lounge that comes equipped with a game room, a nice designated spot for them to have lunch there. They have a locker room with personal lockers for the guys to use, brand new bathroom.
We're even gonna have a bar in that space.
That's great.
Well, I want you to talk about your food because when I talk to your couples about their experience that they're going to have there, we always talk about your food because you have some of the most innovative and creative and ever-changing menus that I have seen, and I have seen a lot. What do you guys have in store for this spring and summer? I know you're going to surprise us.
Well, thank you for mentioning that. The food is kind of what we're known for here at Bear Brook. Aside from the beautiful atmosphere, we really take pride in creating a menu for our guests and for the couples to choose from that is inclusive of all different kind of backgrounds and cultures. And for the 2025 wedding package that we're offering right now, we're actually giving our couples the options to almost customize and tailor make their entrees. They're offering seasonal options for dinner where they can choose maybe a spring summer side to go along with their entree and a starch and a vegetable, and then the fall and winter options as well. So it's really fun. It's a way to incorporate everyone's preference. So depending on the time of year you're getting married.
And especially being out here where we're located, we have a lot of, farms in the area and just incorporating that whole farm table aspect, keeping things seasonal, fresh. That's something that we're definitely moving forward with this new package for 2025.
That's very popular. The farm to table, the fresh food, fresh local. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we're excited.
And your stations are always so interesting. It's not like a buffet table. They're always they've always got something fun going on. And
Right.
I know, I'm going to tell this story because one of my favorite ones was during football season. And I tell this story like I can't even tell you how many times I tell this story. It's like there was a football food station with sliders and wings and French fries and all kinds of great stuff. But the thing that totally blew me away was that there was a chocolate fountain in the middle, except it wasn't with chocolate. It was full of Frank's hot sauce.
That's right.
And just like I was standing kind of like next to it, just, hanging around, after the ceremony, and the look on people's faces when they discovered that that was a fountain of Frank's hot sauce. It's like I can't even describe it. It was like it was great. It was
Now,
just
did you guys come up with that, or did the couple ask for that?
So the station is actually called the tailgate station that you're referring to, Celia. And
Yes.
so that's one of our most popular ones. We offer our couples the option to add that into their wedding package, and then we decorate it with their favorite sports team. So we'll have different teams represented. Sometimes they have dueling teams that they can't decide on.
Oh, it's got to be diplomatic about
Right,
it. Yes.
exactly. The household has two favorite teams, so sometimes there's two teams represented at the station there, and then it features all of the great food you mentioned. It's one of the live stations that was already incorporated in our wedding package, but we always are updating and innovating things and making them fresh. So yeah, that's definitely one of the favorites.
Oh, it's definitely that and the bacon station.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Oh, what is not to love about the bacon station? Oh,
Yeah, that one features bacon wrapped dates, bacon wrapped scallops, bacon wrapped jalapenos.
bacon and bourbon shooters. Don't forget them.
Yeah.
Making everything.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. It's just, I think, that kind of leads us into a little segue into, your fantastic bar service because, every time I've been there, you guys always have such a tremendous variety of beers and wines and the signature drinks are always really fantastic. And your bartenders are just like, they always look like they're having a really good time. It's like, it's a wonderful way to start. If your people have been outside and they have been at a fabulous ceremony, of course, I had to do that. Okay. You saw that coming. They all come in and you've got the champagne wall and, so there's never a line at that bar at the beginning. It's really managed so beautifully. And I think it's a tiny little thing, but it really it shows people how wonderful their night is going to be.
But all of our bartenders are incredible and they are very professional and they're always willing to work with our couples to come up with fun recipes for signature drinks. Our bar itself features 16 lines for beer and then a whole host of alcohol that comes included with it as well, top shelf open bar. So guests can enjoy cocktails, they can enjoy beer, whatever they choose for the night.
We
And
have something for everyone.
yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. So you can't go wrong.
It really is a lot of fun. It's just every detail is so well thought out there. It's really pretty amazing. So what are some of the new things that you're doing for this year? I know you've got some stuff up your sleeves, your collective sleeves.
Featuring a brand new after party space that is going to be built throughout this year and hopefully be done by the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So couples who are inquiring to come into tour with us this year will have access to a brand new after party space as well as a brand new dessert room that we're building with the extension.
And a brand new built-in pizza oven.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Late night munchies.
Yes.
It's always fun there. It always is so fun. And again, picture opportunities for days and days and days and indoor outdoor possibilities for the ceremony, which is, that's such a stress reliever for people if they don't have to worry about what's going to happen next because every single space is just as pretty as the next. They're all different, but of course because it is all about us because we are officiants. So
The one thing we can't control day of is the weather.
right.
We have a plan in place no matter what happens outside. The ceremony is going to be as beautiful as possible, and then we're going to party the night away in the ballroom. So it's great.
That's so important that your backup plan for weather is just as beautiful if you were going to have it outside, right? Because
Right.
We have a lot of covered outdoor spaces as well, like deck spaces, patio spaces.
That's true.
is, definitely a plus because I know me at weddings, I love to get some fresh air, hang outside as well as, inside on the dance floor. So yeah, that's definitely another.
And one of the things I really like about your upstairs space, your reception space, is that the bar is not like smack in the middle of it. It kind of gives people a reason to get up and wander around a little bit, which again, it sounds like a really little thing, but it really adds to the whole atmosphere of the night. Do you have any dates left for 2025?
Very few.
Yeah.
Maybe some December dates. We have a few. We have, a couple in November, but the rest of the year we're pretty jam packed.
December is so pretty there too. It's such, it's one of these venues that really in every season there's something really pretty going on. I think a December wedding up there would be great. Nice little Christmas, New Year's week in between kind of
A
wedding.
holiday. Yeah. It's just very cozy.
Idea.
Everyone's in such a celebratory mood. It's a beautiful time of year here.
You've got like about 1 billion fireplaces too. I mean,
everywhere you
look, there's like a fireplace everywhere you look. It's like
there's going to be even more, Celia. We have more coming.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to come and live there. That's all. You'll never even know I'm there. No, it's good to know that you have some dates left. Well, it's good to know that you only have a few dates left because that's what I would expect. But we're roaring into 2026 too, and can't wait to see the new spaces. Wow! When I heard a little whiff of a rumor that you were doing some renovation there, I'm like, what could they possibly be renovating?
Right.
It's like gorgeous. What are you putting in? Like a lap pool? What is
Not yet.
right?
Yes, so we have an Airbnb, which is about 5 minutes down the road from the actual venue itself. Yeah, so our owners bought the house, renovated it, and now we're renting it out through Airbnb for couples who want to use it for themselves, their wedding party, their parents, the night before the wedding, night of the wedding.
It's such a great idea because, it really does make it we say that New Jersey has places that do feel like destination weddings, and yours is definitely on one of the tops on those lists because you really do feel like you could be anywhere. You've got this beautiful venue. You've got a beautiful place to stay with your wedding party or, your parents and whatnot. And it's a great way to spend a weekend. It really is.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I'm excited to see you guys soon. And thanks. Anything else you want to add that we didn't cover?
I would just say stay tuned for upcoming exciting things at Bear Brook. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, on
Definitely.
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm going to tell our listeners that there is a link to Bear Brook Valley's Instagram as well as their website, so you can easily click on it and check out their beautiful venue. So we include a link on all of our social media sites, so it's so easy to just click on it and check it out. And you can contact Bear Brook Valley for a tour. I think you also have some virtual tours, and I see you have a great website with beautiful photos and some free planning toolkits.
Yes. We put a lot of heart and soul into our website. There's like an information portal for everyone inquiring about Bear Brook. And those planning tools are very essential for our couples and even for people who are just inquiring and checking out different venues. There's some information for them as well.
And listen, thank you for your time. I know it's engagement season and you're probably both insane. Plus they're like, ripping your place apart. So that's always very relaxing too. And we will see you soon, I hope, and have a great Valentine's Day. That's like tomorrow.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This podcast is brought to you by New Jersey wedding officiant Andrea Pertel, owner of For This Joyous Occasion Officiating Services.
And Celia Milton, owner of NJ Vows Now, also New Jersey wedding officiating services. We're up in North Jersey and Andrea is down in Central and South Jersey. So together we cover the whole state, don't we?
Yes.